Do I look like I'm in a western town? Do I look like I'm in it?
You look the part.
Do I look the part?
You got the name.
I got the name.
You know what my first name is on the show?
What's your first name?
Byron.
Is that right?
Byron.
All right. Byron, look at that, see? Byron says hello to Byron. How you doing? Good. We're hanging out with Joe Lando. Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Chicago.
Really?
The suburbs. Yeah.
Really?
A little obscure town called Long Grove, which not too many people have heard of. It's about the size of this town. High school, Stevenson High School in Prairie View, Illinois. My girlfriend was Allison LaPlaca. She's on the John Larroquette show now. So people from my little school of like 500 are going, how'd you guys manage that? We're both on TV.
How old were you when you came to L.A.?
I was 18, just out of high school. Came out here to be an actor. Thought I'd be a stuntman first. Didn't work out, so I was in the kitchen cooking. I had a brother-in-law who owned a restaurant, so I didn't have to starve.
Still cooking?
Still cooking. In fact, I had some of my homemade chicken soup for lunch.
So you came to L.A., went to the kitchen. What was
Spent some time in the kitchen, and then was in Star Trek 4 and did a bunch of other stuff. Banged around town. And then I got a soap.
Star Trek 4. What did you do in Star Trek 4? I'm trying to think.
Halt! It is something like that. Stop or I'll shoot.
Was that your big line?
So I had like 2 lines.
Now, what's the soap opera you did?
One Life to Live. I was on there for like 396 episodes, but who's counting?
Who'd you play?
A guy named Jake Harrison. Wrong side of the tracks, kind of misunderstood, you know, bad boy thing. Soap was a great place to learn how to work in the business and learn about, you know, working with the cameras and how to upstage your fellow actors and things like that. No, it was a great training ground, and it was like 5 days a week, sometimes up to 20 pages a day, which makes this look like a walk in the park since we usually do like about 7 pages tops on this show. 10 has been a big deal, but there's so much more here to do. Logistically, it's huge. He said that women have one thing that all men need.
What's that?
Love. Woman's love gives man courage.
What did you tell him?
It's the one thing I know about women. You gotta be lucky enough to meet the right one, and then never let go. We're finding out a lot about his past in this year because we're going more into each character. But he had been a minor, came out here, an orphan, basically, lost his parents and his family, and traveled out here when he was 11 years old across country. And there was a gold rush. He became part of that. Then they ran out of gold, and this town where he was, Colorado Springs at this time, just became very depressed, basically a ghost town. And he fell in love with the store owner's daughter. That's Orson Bean. He's my ex-father-in-law. And against his wishes, I married her because we were very much in love, and built a homestead for us and was trying to start a new life when she got pregnant and in childbirth died. So left Sully without his woman, and because of Lauren being pretty much a very well-respected person in town, and he's a mouthpiece, pretty much made me an outcast here. Courting's like reading a book. You gotta take each chapter in order.
Some chapters are harder to get through than others.
But you read them all. Otherwise, you'd be cheating yourself out of the whole book.
You've gotten quite a bit of fan mail from the ladies.
Yeah, demographically, 18 to 49, this seems to be my niche right there. But I have had one from a 108-year-old woman. And I get some pretty cute letters from, you know, young girls. Okay? Thanks for watching. Keep an eye on this man. He's a good guy. Take care.
All right, man.
Nice to meet you again.